When Sanda revealed itself to be a series about a typical high school kid who could turn into Santa Claus, it sparked a lot of conversation among anime enthusiasts. Although Santa Claus, or at least the legends surrounding him, has been included in several animes, Sanda is likely one of the few. The only series that transformed him into a superhuman anime protagonist. Despite how absurd this notion may seem, Sanda is not a parody of herself. Candies, Canes, Kisses and Blades is the title of Sanda Episode 2, which, in contrast to its premiere, revels in Kazushige Sanda's holiday-themed Santa Claus abilities. By presenting the anime's main conflict and socially relevant message. The most significant aspect of Sanda Episode 2 is that it shows us exactly who Santa Claus will be battling for in order to protect the aspirations and dreams of the youth. Although its main selling point is that Santa Claus is reinvented as an anime superhero with superhuman powers, Sanda Episode 1 doesn't really give any information about its world. All the episode establishes is that the anime takes place in the near future, where Christmas as we know it has long since passed into history and is seen as an antiquated custom. At first glance, Sanda Episode 1 portrays the series as a typical school life anime with a little bit more of an edge. But all of this shifts when the series is shown to be a grim dystopia in Sanda Episode 2. The birth rate and economy of futuristic Japan have fallen so low in Sanda that there are just about 50,000 people under the age of 15. Due to an aging population and a deadly absence of young people to take over the roles of adults, the Japanese government reversed the nation's status quo. Currently, children are placed on an absurdly high pedestal, where, paradoxically, they are expected to do both too little and too much. First, children are so esteemed in society that they have been coddled to the point where they may literally get away with murder. On the other hand, Daikoku Welfare Academy is practically a paternalistic police state since it is so protective of its pupils. Hifumi Iwashibu, the school's totalitarian headmaster, regulates and monitors every aspect of his students' lives in order to guarantee that they will do everything in their power to save Japan. The lives of the pupils in such a way that there is no sign of negativity. But by doing so, the school merely stifles the kids in its care. The kids remain immature for the majority of their lives, and the adults use whatever authority they can obtain. To put it simply, Sanda is located in a hopeless place. The fact that people don't believe in Christmas and Santa Claus is merely a reflection of society's unwillingness to believe in a future, let alone strive toward one. Sanda Episode 2 not only provides justifications for the frequently violent peculiarities of its young protagonists that other school anime do not, but it also uncovers the narrative's hidden layers and it offers a touching commentary on contemporary Japan. It will be thrilling to see where the anime goes because there is evidently a lot happening in Sanda, both on the surface and at the subtextual level. Continues its story and subjects. What's most intriguing about Sanda's perspective on Santa Claus is that he's not simply Sanda's enhanced self. Santa Claus is either a completely different individual or who Sanda will become as an adult. Throughout Sanda Episode 2, Sanda discovers that Santa Claus is gradually maturing and aging. Although Santa Claus's impact on his mind and body is gradually lessening his youthful charm and childish urges, Sanda may still appear to be a typical 14-year-old student. In addition, Sanda also inherited Santa Claus' keen sense of fairness. By itself, Santa Claus' distinction between naughty and nice individuals, along with his desire to safeguard all children and bring them joy, is naive and foolish. However, Santa Claus' straightforward moral code is validated when contrasted with the purposely ambiguous morality that adults like Iwashibu employ to rationalize their pride and cruelty. Due to these ideals, Sanda not only defends Amaya and declares war on Iwashibu, but also accepts his heroic fate. It's understandable that Sanda is reluctant to transform into Santa Claus. At first, he wished to keep his family's curse a secret, but he changed his mind when he saw how badly Fuyumura needed Santa Claus' assistance. In his encounter with Iwashibu, Sanda's heroic ascent is reinforced in Episode 2 of Sanda. Here, he rescues Amaya because it was the right thing to do, even though she recently angered him. Santa Claus is essentially a metaphor for Sanda growing up too quickly for his tastes, if it wasn't already clear. The main topic of Sanda, an anime, is the ups and downs of adolescence. However, even with his concerns and uncertainties about his situation, Sanda continues to assist and lead others. He makes this thematic point clear by telling Fuyumura that, even when the adults around them are anything but admirable, growing up is not as bad as it seems. In addition to demonstrating how much Sanda has grown in such a short period of time, this also establishes him as one of the top new anime heroes of fall 2025. The animation of Sanda Episode 2 is, in fact, the weakest aspect of Science Sorrow, despite the fact that it is now among the top anime firms in the industry. The reason for this is not that Science Sorrow's well-known high-quality animation inexplicably declined in Sanda's second chapter, but rather that it is not as innovative and distinctive as seen in the first episode. By Science Sorrow's own high standards, the explosive portrayals of Santa Claus' abilities and his physical achievements are, however, pretty ordinary. Science Sorrow's animation, on the other hand, excels in the innovative scene direction and blocking of Sanda Episode 2. The playful yet strained way that conversations are portrayed through the use of split screens, exaggerated expressions, and startling color shifts makes for fascinating viewing. For proof, see how Amaya proudly gloats at Fuyumura and Santa Claus, who are both tied up. But this uniqueness is, at best, infrequent. Aside from that, the remainder of the episode is filmed and framed like any other school anime, but the animation and artwork are still excellent. Although Science Sorrow may restrain its animation this time, Sanda, one of the most unexpected and unpredictable season debuts of fall 2025, is followed up by Episode 2. In addition to exposing the anime's real scope and themes, the episode has Sanda transform into a true hero in both body and mind far more quickly than in other comparable anime. From now on, things may only improve. Sanda demonstrated in just 2 episodes that it was one of the most strange and insightful sleeper hits of the fall 2025 season. Hope you like this video. Stay tuned in this channel for latest upcoming updates on this series. And add a bookmark in this channel for further upcoming updates on movies, anime, and web series. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and share our channel. And for latest updates, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon.